Hello, I'm Andres Rubio, the Chief Executive Officer of Intrum. Welcome to a video explanation of our new and revised financial performance disclosure. What you'll hear from Michael, our CFO, and from Holly, our Global Head of Accounting and Reporting later on, is a result of an effort to be transparent and clear in the communication of our performance in line with our recent reorganization into two businesses, servicing and investing, and four regions: Northern Europe, Middle Europe, Southern Europe, plus tactical markets. I believe this will allow you to better understand the key performance metrics and the drivers and contributors to our overall financial performance in any given period and over several periods. In addition, I hope this helps you measure our performance as a company and a management team against the ambitious targets we published recently in our Capital Markets Day. As always, please feel free to reach out, and we are happy to speak with any of our stakeholders regarding our financial performance. Over to Holly and Michael.
Hi, my name is Michael O'Durner, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Intrum. I would like to spend the next 2 minutes talking about why we have updated our financial disclosure. Well, there are a number of reasons. Firstly, we have aligned our financial disclosure with the updated segmentation and the strategy as presented at the Capital Markets Day. We focus on our two businesses, servicing and investing, and the four geographies, Northern, Middle, and Southern Europe, as well as tactical markets. In addition, we've also aligned the disclosure with our new financial targets that we've presented at our recent Capital Markets Day. Secondly, we've improved the transparency of our disclosure, adding additional details on costs, businesses, and geographies to give a clear view on underlying segmental performance and a more detailed cost and margin disclosure. Thirdly, we've increased the ease of use for all of our stakeholders by being consistent throughout with the ability to add across. So we have a consistent definition of all line items, and we have a fully allocated P&L down to the EBIT level with a breakdown of consolidated figures between segments, central, and eliminations to add up to the consolidated total. And lastly, we've also implemented the most recent technical accounting guidance with updated nomenclature and definitions and moving net credit gains and losses below the income line. Holly will now talk you through how we have implemented these updates in our upcoming Q3 report.
Thank you, Michael. Andres. Hello, I'm Holly Farrell, Global Reporting and Accounting Director for Intrum, and I'm going to take you through our new quarterly reporting template. Please note that text and images are blurred intentionally throughout this presentation, as at time of recording, our third quarter results have not yet been finalised. On the first page, you can see that we've split our key metrics between accounting, adjusted accounting, and cash metrics, including leverage ratio as per our covenants. You will note when reviewing the historical data that our calculation of income and cash income has changed. Previously, income included net credit gains and losses on our portfolio investments, which has now been moved below the income line as required by IFRS. Adjusted income and cash income are not affected by this change, as credit gains and losses are excluded as items affecting comparability. The calculation of cash income has been amended so that we no longer include cash from joint ventures above the income line. This remains below the income line, which is consistent with the presentation in our accounting and adjusted accounting metrics. The next section remains as the comment from our President and CEO. The following section covers our performance against our key financial targets as announced at our Capital Markets Day in September. The targets are clearly presented across the centre of the page, with our performance charted directly below each target. Moving on to our segment overview section, here you can see our key figures in greater detail, including net credit gains and losses, which, as I mentioned previously, have moved down below the income line. We have also broken down costs between direct and indirect costs, fully allocated across each segment of our business, allowing us to disclose EBIT in addition to all other key metrics on this page on a segment basis for the first time. At the bottom of the page, we've further broken down adjusted income and adjusted EBIT by region. Each segment, servicing, investing, central, plus the elimination of transactions between segments, adds across to our consolidated figures, bringing increased transparency and clarity to our financial reporting. Below the table, we include a comment detailing the amounts relating to discontinuing operations up until the point of divestment included within the income and EBIT lines. The segment overview section continues with dedicated pages on our servicing and investing segments, where you will see some of the metrics shared on the previous pages, plus performance indicators we consider key to the segment, our cash metrics split by region, and our insights on the performance for the period. We then move on to our financial overview section, where in the top half we display our adjusted P&L down to adjusted consolidated earnings and adjusted earnings per share, including a further breakdown of our direct and indirect costs between personnel and non-personnel costs. And on the bottom half of the page, our cash EBITDA and net debt reconciliation, both per our covenants and on an accounting basis. This information is all disclosed across multiple time series back to the full year 2019. The financial overview section continues with a reconciliation of income, EBITDA, and EPS from accounting figures to adjusted accounting figures to cash figures, before moving on to an overview of key figures at group level on a yearly and quarterly basis, at a regional level on a quarterly basis, and at a segment level on a quarterly basis. The following section holds our financial statements and notes thereon. The key point that I'd like to highlight here is on the condensed consolidated income statement, where net income or loss from discontinuing operations is presented as a separate line item as per IFRS. Up until this section, all previous metrics within this report have included amounts relating to discontinuing operations up until the point of divestment within the relevant P&L line items. For clarity, in the segment overview section, we've included a comment below the segment overview table, noting the amounts relating to discontinuing operations included within income and EBIT. The final sections of the report covering other information and definitions remain. However, for ease of reference, we've highlighted all changed definitions in green. Although all figures within this presentation were blurred, historical figures in the format presented here have been uploaded to our website at www.intrum.com/investors/financial-info. If you have any questions related to the material presented here, please reach out to our investor relations team at ir@intrum.com. Thank you for your attention, everyone, and please enjoy the rest of your day.